Our forefathers were no strangers to wars, social unrest, looters, and thieves. So again, why not learn from the brave men who served our country in the trenches of Marne, the frontier sheriffs who fought the outlaws, or the pioneers who had to defend their homes because they had no law enforcement around? You get the idea. No matter what the next crisis is, famines, martial law, huge hurricanes, scorching droughts, tornadoes, there's at least a person who outlived it before. He has a story to tell you, and it's in The Lost Ways, 2nd edition. You'll also be able to take advantage, like I did, of the healthy lives our forefathers lived. While diseases like Alzheimer's, vascular and heart failure, type 2 diabetes, and even cancer were also seen in their times, they were a lot less common. That's because many of them are actually a side effect of our modern lifestyle and eating habits. If you'll just follow the footsteps of our ancestors, the natural remedies and cures that helped them for centuries can start improving your life, reversing diseases and helping you to live longer and healthier from day one. Our ancestors didn't have a lot to spend, but they didn't miss a thing, and neither will you. All the skills you'll learn will help you save money on expensive food supplies, water reserves, overpriced medicines, and a bunch of other essential household items. And the best part is that unlike other survival resources, you can use everything in the Lost Ways 2nd edition immediately. So scroll down and click on the button to reserve your very own copy now. After this, there'll be no other place where you can find these long-lost survival gems that I painstakingly acquired over the last 2 years. I won't make this offer again, so if you leave this page, there'll be no coming back later. The Lost Ways 2nd edition is a good read, and you should start reading it right away. But unlike other survival materials that end up collecting dust on a shelf, this one is different. Because when a crisis strikes America, it will be the only thing you'll hurry to grab and read, heart-pounding. It'll become a reservoir of lost survival knowledge that passed through time and space to find its way in your home when you need it the most. When your family needs to stay well-fed, safe, and protected while all hell breaks loose. When rules don't apply anymore, there'll be no 911 to call, and you'll have to fend for yourself, just like our forefathers did. Not only to survive, but to make America one of the greatest countries on earth. When rules don't apply anymore, there'll be no 911 to call, and you'll have to fend for yourself, just like our forefathers did. Not only to survive, but to make America one of the greatest countries on earth. Your future self will look into the past and high-five the present you for having the foresight to make one of the best decisions of your life. One that costs you virtually nothing, but one day could prove to be worth everything. Our great-grandparents arrived from Europe with the clothes on their backs and the opportunity to make a life based on their skills, all while facing a succeed-or-die scenario. Not much political correctness there, but there'll be no such thing in a crisis either. This was basic human reality for a long, long time. They didn't want, expect, or need anyone to help them. Nowadays, a whole different story. People look to the government for help and are influenced by TV ads that create false needs. So, my last piece of advice for you is this. Decide what is really important, and disregard the fact that Procter & Gamble can remind you on TV that your skin is not soft enough and that they have just the pricey cream for it. Sort it out yourself. Learn to act for yourself and be a doer. I hope you'll meet me on my secure checkout page after you click the button below. Either way, thank you for reading, and God bless you.